My brother-in-law, Julian, is the human equivalent of a beige turtle. He's a high-powered corporate lawyer who thinks anyone without an Ivy League degree is essentially background noise. From the moment I started dating his sister, he's made it his mission to remind me that I'm just a high school woodshop teacher. At our wedding reception, after 3 glasses of expensive champagne, he decided it was time for his unscheduled toast. The call-out. The room went quiet as Julian tapped his glass with a silver spoon. He didn't stand near the head table. He stood in the center of the dance floor, like he was commanding a courtroom. A toast, he began, his voice dripping with that condescending Ivy League polish. To my sister, who has always had a heart for charity. It takes a very special kind of woman to choose a life of modest means over the legacy our family built. And to our new groom, congratulations on hitting the jackpot. I hope you've brushed up on your prenup, because I wrote it. And let's just say, your craftsmanship isn't quite as valuable as you think it is. He chuckled, expecting the room to join in on the joke. He literally waited for the applause. The silence wasn't just awkward, it was heavy. My wife's face went from pale to a terrifying shade of crimson. I felt her hand tighten around mine, her knuckles white. I didn't get angry. I didn't shout. I just leaned into the microphone on our table and spoke calmly. Julian, I said, my voice steady. I know you're worried about value, but while you spent your morning billing clients by the minute, I spent mine watching your sister walk down the aisle. To me, that's a legacy no contract can cover. But hey, if you're so worried about my craftsmanship, maybe you should check under your seat. So did several other guests. For the wedding favors, I had spent 6 months hand-carving individual, intricate jewelry boxes for every single guest out of reclaimed mahogany. Each one had their initials inlaid with mother of pearl. The guests started gasping as they pulled them out. The quality was undeniable. The kind of work that sells for hundreds of dollars in a high-end gallery. The room. Oh my God, Julian, look at the detail on this. My mother-in-law. Julian, sit down. You're embarrassing yourself. The final move. Julian looked at the beautiful, handcrafted box in his hand, the work of the simple carpenter he'd just insulted. And he realized he was the only person in the room who looked small. He just sat down, stared at his champagne, and stayed quiet for the rest of the night. My wife leaned over and whispered, I think that woodshop teacher just schooled a lawyer.